Hello everyone. Welcome to Learnaholic India. Today we are going to learn final keyword in Java. Final keyword can be used along with variables, methods and classes. The topics that we are going to learn in today's session are: final keyword is a variable. Final keyword is a method. Final keyword is a class. So without wasting time, let's start with today's session. First of all, the question arises, what is final keyword in Java? The final keyword in Java is used to restrict the user. The Java final keyword can be used in many contexts. Final can be used as a variable, method or class. The final keyword can be applied with the variables. A final variable that have no value, it is called blank final variable or an initialized final variable. It can be initialized in the constructor only. The blank final variable can be static also, which will be initialized in the static block only. Let's first learn the basics of final keyword. What is final variable in Java? If you make any variable as final, you cannot change the value of final variable. Final variables are nothing but constants. We cannot change the value of a final variable once it is initialized. Let's have a look at the code. There is a final variable speed limit. We are going to change the value of this variable, but it can't be changed because final variable once assigned a value can never be changed. We got a compilation error in the above program because we tried to change the value of a final variable. Next is, what is final method in Java? If you make any method as final, you cannot override it. In simple words, a final method cannot be overridden. Which means even though a subclass can call the final method of parent class without any issues, but it cannot override it. Let's have a look at example. The program would throw a compilation error, however we can use the parent class final method in subclass without any issues. Look at this code, this program would run fine as we are not overriding the final method. That shows that final methods are inherited but they are not eligible for overriding. Next question is, what is final class in Java? If you make any class as final, you cannot extend it. Consider the given example. The type Honda 1 cannot subclass the final class bike. Next question is, final method inherited? Yes, final method is inherited but you cannot override it. For example, method run from base class is inherited by class Honda 2. We got output is running. Next is, what is blank or an initialized final variable? A final variable that is not initialized at the time of declaration is known as blank final variable. If you want to create a variable that is initialized at the time of creating object and once initialized may not be changed, it is useful. For example, PAN card number of an employee. It can be initialized only in constructor. Next is, can we initialize blank final variable? Yes, but only in constructor. For example, final variable speed limit is initialized to 70 in the constructor. So we got output is 70. Next is, can we declare a constructor final? No, because constructor is never inherited. Now let's see some points to remember about Java. Final keywords are as follows. 1. A constructor cannot be declared as final. 2. Local final variable must be initializing during declaration. 3. All variables declared in an interface are by default final. 4. We cannot change the value of a final variable. 5. A final method cannot be overridden. 6. A final class not be inherited. 7. If method parameters are declared final, then the value of these parameters cannot be changed. 8. It is a good practice to name final variable in all caps. 9. Final, finally and finalize are three different terms. Finally is used in exception handling and finalize is a method that is called by JVM during garbage collection. Thank you for watching today's session. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe to Learnaholic India and don't forget to click on the bell icon for the latest video updates. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Social media links are given in the description below. If you like today's video, then like it, share with your friends. If you have any query, then please comment below. That's it for today. Stay tuned for next video. Thank you.